She was back here in the back, maybe in the backpack. That's what
It's the other door.
you're good.
Can I sit? Whose phone is this?
I think Pirko's. Oh wait, she's working.
Pirko?
Oh,
Whose phone is it? Ah. Did they allow the pins? They didn't know this whole time?
Yep.
A random person just talked to you, that's what you thought?
Fish.
What
You made it.
አንበሳ
Oh, it's too late. Thank you.
No. It's your job. I'm doing it for you.
I'm too tired.
I can imagine. አለብታችን ነገር አፕሩ
ሬቲንግ አይሰጥም። ደግሞ የፎቶግራፈር ሬቲንግ ይዘሃል ያምጣት በእናትህ። እሺ
Pickering. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Did you ever hear the story about? Here's tell the story about when we went to find a hat. And
Yeah.
this is the woman about to find a hat for a buyer.
Yeah, he wanted a hat, and so I found a store that the guy who owned it was a really ancient guy, and he had a collection of old-fashioned Greek fisherman's hats. And Tibebe was like, yes, that's what I want. And we put it on him, and he was one handsome dude. He was so happy. It took so long. It was just he was that
There you go. That's right. I know these people. This is Carly and this is Tanya.
Hi, Carly. Carly. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, John. Nice to meet you, Carly. I love your glasses.
The prescription.
Keep up the good work.
The story about when we had to get like a hat and we were looking for a hat for Bella. We came up at the subway. His name was Sandra and Speva. And there was a guy in the store. And there was a guy in the store who had the hat. And then he said, oh, we want a hat like that. And the guy started talking to him. This woman, perfect stranger, looks at the guy and says, this guy's coming all the way from Africa for a hat. Give him your hat. And the guy's like, oh, you did. It was, no, it wasn't. It maybe wasn't that. It was fun. It was friendly. But it was like, I was like, no. And then she said, so she came with their commission and he
Yeah. And her stock in every store owned by a million-year-old Greek guy. And any word I don't Yeah, no, I know that. So, how did you know Tibebe? Okay.
I got
And by
There's a
proxy.
series of them. This is my connection.
Do you not love his artwork?
Oh, I love it. Yes, yes.
This is so wonderful. So you met him.
Oh, yes. Many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I go?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Sorry, we just moved in last year, so
Oh, congratulations.
it all seems a little crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were making the Christmas cake.
Yeah.
It was fun. I made a drink.
This cake every year. This connection.
Yeah.
For how many years? Like she's been doing it since she was a kid, but then I got in on it.
Yeah. It's very strange. A lot of people don't like fruitcake.
You never tried ours.
Jokes made.
Yeah.
I live for fruitcake.
Okay, we have to convert.
Yeah. Well, the fruit is so important, right?
We can leave these for red
Yeah.
cherry.
December?
Yeah. Here's the one I went shopping one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So you need to have it so for months.
For mine. It's warm.
It's
And
not
then
dirty.
It's so good.
yeah.
It's just a bit delayed.
Yeah.
And just put the right.
So
It all takes time.
Yeah.
Okay, note to self, we need to get her cake.
we make a lot of them.
Yeah, we make a cake.
Whereabouts do you guys live?
I'm not too far from here. Junction Triangle.
What's that?
More-
Yeah.
Yeah, more between Lansdowne.
Okay. That's a nice area. It's up, I was just going to say, it's up and coming. And I find that if you walk along, is it, what's the name of the street?
Well,
They're before that.
Yeah, we're between Lansdowne.
Sit at that time.
yeah.
But the nice thing is you look at the stores and a lot of them are like very cool or ramen.
Yeah. Oh, you're thinking of Rossville.
Rossville.
Yeah.
And you can spend a whole day just.
Oh, yeah, Rossville is lovely.
But Danforth, which is where I found Tibebe,
Yeah.
it's not what it used to be.
No.
I mean, now it's all like chain stores, chain restaurants, and
That's what happened to Blue Restaurant. But Ronzi is still captive.
and you're calling it Ronzi. Good for you. I'm at Blue in St. George.
Oh, okay, so you're close.
Yeah, and it's my first time living in the annex, and I like the fact that the annex also still has long talk type
A lot of.
But it's a great neighborhood. And now that I'm here, I can walk to the Eaton Center and buy a tea, so it's all online, or Chinatown,
Yeah.
20-minute walk. Or if I'm feeling fancy, Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Very good.
And they make
I have chocolate.
do it. You know where to find it. Whole
And likewise.
Whole Foods makes the best sourdough bread you ever eat. And I was just in Nova Scotia with some friends, and there's a new bakery that opened up that everybody's talking about with recipes. And she bought us some sourdough, and everybody was going on about how great sourdough was. It was bread, it was alright, but a real sourdough, it has to be dense, it has to be heavy, and you have to taste it back here for the sour buds. And it has to have a kick back here, and Whole Foods does. And it's like $5. It's a good size, it weighs about 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Get a good knife, and it's with some cold butter, with some chili.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we still weren't on bread.
Butter or bread, or you want
Butter on
butter?
bread.
No.
And I lived in France for the last 4 years. So, yes, Lily, the Southwest. And the French, they take their butter very
Oh,
seriously.
yeah, we love butter.
So
Yeah.
when you go to the supermarket, they have an area, no lie, maybe from here to here, double hours, like this, and a million kinds of butter. There's butter to bake with, butter to stir fry with, butter for bread, sauteed butter. Like it's just everyone has a different function.
So what made you do that? Or
Why didn't you go
Yeah,
there?
well, I moved there because it was just about a month before I moved that I met the bigger move to Sandra. I just retired from teaching, and there was a feeling of all my friends have a place to go in the morning, and I don't. I'm sitting by my window, and I'm sad, and I thought, new adventure. So I sold everything I own, like everything, and that was a spur kind of thing. It's like all my
Kia.
The only thing I kept was 2 suitcases.
Oh, it said no single,
My favorite
and it
coffee
came
cup.
back.
And my MacBook. But that's it. Everything else was gone. Jewelry, everything.
It said no signal, and then it
I
came
lived
back.
the book, man. And then I went first class because I deserved it. Friends and stayed in Paro in Provence for about a month. I was going to live there, but then I discovered in the winter time that everything shuts down. It's a summer town.
Yeah.
And I asked a woman there, what do you guys do in the winter? And she said, we bake and we drink. That's pretty much it. So I went to different cities around in Ireland, and I found one that it's a university town. 250,000 people. It's 1,000 years old. The largest pedestrian zone in the whole of France. The oldest botanical garden. Yeah, I mean, it's a stunning city. And then after 4 years, like everybody was lovely, but they weren't my people. You know, and I always felt like a tourist there, a visitor, a permanent visitor. And the French tend to be very holistic, which I admire, but it would have been nice to have a little bit more. I mean, they're like very sweet, but they stick to their own way. But they always told me that I was a very charming
Very polite.
Yeah, very polite.
Yeah, and then after 4 years, when I decided to come back, because I was tired of FaceTiming all my friends, and I missed my favorite movie theater, my favorite Vietnamese restaurant, all the pubs and bruises of Toronto I missed. So I sold all my stuff again in France, and came back with 2 suitcases. Especially because the first time, it took 3 weeks of yard sales. The second time, my manicurist's husband had just bought a property in Spain as an Airbnb, and he needed to furnish it. He said, I will buy everything you own, and I'll give you this price. I'll be here at 9 in the morning with an ulcer. We'll be out by 10, and you're done. I appreciate that. He always screwed me over financially for what I should have gotten. But
Bigger
you're
time
paying
and
50.
convenience.
And then I came back and started all over again, and found this apartment, and it's just terrible, but it's a nice home. I read it. The owner allowed me to remove all the wallpaper and my choices. And I spent 2 years not decorating as much as curating.
Right, yeah.
Like not practicing. And I lived in West Elm, I lived in Craig Barrel, I love the area. Yeah, and I never thought I would appreciate the attic as much as I did. Have you been on to Hyde Park? I mean, it's a long walk. It's an hour and a half or 2 hours.
But if you take your time to get stuff,
And I like to know other stores and neighborhood to be in town.
But it's amazing how we've heard ourselves talking about it.
Tell me if you see it. Tell me if you see it.
Well, no,
No, don't do that. It's a live.
We always go back to Wednesday's out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's true. A lot of people on social media tell me that the only time they see things that are worth seeing are when they have visitors from out of town. So when I came back, the first thing I did was the first couple of months, I went to the CN Tower, I went to Aquarium, I went to Castle Loma, I went to Spadina House, I went to all the places I'd never been as a tourist. And I realized,
Adrian, I saw you.
I came back.
Even though you went under, when you stood up, I saw you. I saw you right over here. I see you again. Hey, what did you say? Let go, let go, let go. Actually, you're gonna break it. Stop. Stop. Wrong. And don't take
So we're putting it together.
I need to have my own show, my own podcast.
Well, I've talked about my mother lives in Charlotte. So I've been yeah, right. But I studied it. So maybe you can appreciate that. Have you ever been to Toronto?
No. Oh, Mount Trumbull.
Yeah.
Yes, as a child. St. Adele, Mount Trumbull.
So you remember when it was just used to be just pretty much a little green ski house. And I've always said because those guys, you know, understand the mechanics of how to build something from nothing. So that's different. Like like trying to
I don't think you need that. No, I mean, like, what's the
I've never been that, so I'm like, okay, I wherever they go, that's exactly what they somebody's got to come in. Big and they
That's crazy to me.
Some beautiful architecture.
Finding that your body is like getting that muscle memory back from when you used to run. As you're dying and then
no, I don't know if I'm going to do them. Yeah.
That high?
Yeah. Cut that in half.
But, you know, and that's, I guess, being generous, and that becomes, and then you get Americans who say, you know, because he's just like us.
That's a sad
We're all until this last election, I was addicted to MSNBC. Rachel Maddow?
Rachel.
Okay, so
I sucked him into Yeah. And after the election, I shut down. And I just, I don't watch them anymore.
there's two things you should know that nobody should watch. Rachel Maddow and Steve Colbert are in talks to do a show, the two of them together.
Oh my God, I may have to watch
I don't know what this is. He's surprised he didn't show by the
that would be amazing. Actually, they are.
So if you Google them both, you'll watch what
Okay, oh, thank you. Now
And also, I read something shocking the other day. He goes down to the States. She always says, I'm not a violent woman, but if I had one bullet, I would give you the trophies of your life. And even when you got shot in the ear.
I can't.
I still
Yeah, I think that was all set up.
What's that?
They always invite her. And sometimes she goes back to dinner. But she said also the kids she has a door. After walking across it, there's a door, and that's where the trees are. They have security sitting on either side of the door. Charlie's apartment with lights and stuff. And then the kids go, it's just kids. She sees from the window all these escalades coming out. It's the last of the kids are it's gross. But I told her, I just read. Call me back half an hour when you read cannot possibly be true. Ratings on average now for Q3, whatever the CNN, approximately 490,000 people. That's it. MSNBC higher, over 860,000. Fox is at 2 million, which in itself is lower than what growth rates was used to be.
Waves from, yeah, the
social media. Yeah. And so I said, how are they possibly stay I have three friends who turned away from CNN to watch animals. Like me, Dr. Oakley, Country Dad, Dr. Paul, he's my hero. Sticks his whole hand out of Carol's butt. I'll take that over Epstein.
It's real.
But I think that a lot of people, because they're so disillusioned with the winning, so inundated with bad news, which they have no One of my three friends who has since turned off the CNN, and I watch maybe 50%, but I used to. One of the friends started therapy. He started to feel viscerally, anxious, and it was affecting his day-to-day life. Now, that's just three of my friends, and I'm Canadian. Imagine the effect on the States. Mental health. So they turn away from it. That's why I think the ratings are so low.
No, I agree. Like, I was an addict to CNN.
It's like my white noise.
It was always on.
And in France, it was my white noise because it was like this.
Yeah, I think the distance helps you kind of like get it. But now that you're here, it's a lot closer. But after the election, I think I had bought into everything that they were saying. Oh, that's true. And then to see it all come, well, what other conclusions we got there? Except for the fact that it was all it was all made up. Well,
That's why I'm getting
but it
close to
didn't.
it because
my disappointment with Rachel is such that all this
I love how you're off first. How did Rachel let you down?
it's just the whole, you see it, like we talk about something that's really bad. There's a consensus that it is bad. And if it's bad enough, we're going to call it right? And that is what I feel is starting to happen. It's like something basically knew there was going to be a crash, let it happen.
I think they were in as much shock as everyone as how it turned out. And they saw that was happening and they warned us there. I think everyone, the problem is like you get sucked into
Something similar seems to happen. Yeah, but I need this.
What's gonna be that one? So, yeah, exactly.
Instead of, you know,
Even my best friend, who just came back from after the election, she had been away with her boyfriend. She came back and said, "You missed the election." She said, "Oh, I did." I said, "Thank God for Carney. Nobody else wanted to get in." She said, "Exactly." This is been another 50 years. I said, "We didn't vote for her yet." She said, "You know, politics, which means yes,
Yeah,
you
sure
should."
did.
You wouldn't know it. Suddenly it becomes this device.
exactly. And that's
That's what Trump's doing to families.
Yeah.
right, exactly. And it's that, it's almost what happened in New York, right? With a lot of people. And I find that
And I found out that my best friend, the one who's really up, is an anti-vaxxer.
That's why.
which I can totally respect.
Yes.
However,
There's
when
a
it comes to the health, I expect you to line. I could have been anybody, but
I would have let him.
yeah. That was a close call. Talk about missing bullets.
We're booked for our vaccine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, but this is the thing, right? It's about having that.
I just found out that this new union from Trump, I get them, you feel it. And I'd say, oh, look, a buffet.
So, you know, exactly. You don't have nothing in
It's your chair.
You have nothing to talk about with somebody like that because you're just like, yeah, there is no reason.
And if you look at that people, that's anyone who's innocent, they would say, you know what, shoot the files. I'm good. You know, they want to protect the names of other things. I'm not innocent, or if I am innocent, yeah, go wait, now we're doing it. He's harassing, and Obama wrote the file. Now Obama said, Barack Hussein Obama.
He always does that.
The emphasis on
Because they were all waiting for some like big thing. Yeah, they were expecting that it was going to be all you know, left
autopsies. But now, always like watching anything that's on show that's on Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock. CNN.
Oh, I don't want that.
You know his name. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm almost Aren't these here sparkling water? Or water bottle? What do you do?
So yes. So you get into I've been there. Regular Netherlands and the photographs are all.
Estamos quedando.
And then I have sitting in my desk as audience starts. Yeah, it's
Welcome everyone. Those of you in the Andrew, if you don't mind walking back in line. Let's to get us started. Again, welcome everybody. Before the official welcome, we just get us to reflections. Our brother Surafel here is going to do a little tune, and then we'll get right into the program. Thank you. of Tibebe's family, daughters, and his close family members, and his very close friends, many of whom have contributed to making this wonderful event happen. We're also live streaming this program, so there are people all around the world who's watching live as we speak, people in Ethiopia, in the United States, Germany, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, all over the place. So, and welcome to all of you who are following this program virtually. And thank you all for joining us today. Of course, we all miss Tibebe, there's no doubt about it, but I personally feel that people who are in literature and art are in some ways lucky because they live through their work forever and ever, really. So Tibebe is among us through his work and through the very many connections he's forged over the years, the many people he has influenced, many of whom are here or virtually joined us. So this is really a celebration of his life. And again, thank you all for joining us. My name is Guillaume Chouangizam. I'm one of the many extended friends of Tibebe. I met him about 25 years ago, I think, here in Toronto. The same time I met his very good friend Pirko. Here, I think it was at his cousin's place, Saifu's place. And ever since then, like many of you, I was taken by his personality, his humanity, and his outlook that I found to be very different than anybody else I've known in my life before then. And over the years, I have made many visits almost yearly to his house in Ethiopia, his enchanting house. Those of you who haven't had an opportunity to see it, it's just a sight to see, especially when he is in it, be it in his living room, chatting up with people, or in his outdoor studio where he paints in the mornings most of the time, listening to various types of jazz and really nice tunes. And then in the afternoons, he would go into his garden, his herb garden, and he would meticulously garden, almost meditate on those little plants. And I was always mesmerized. A bit of a confession, I'm not known for being a very patient man. I think one of the influences that Tibebe had on me was that I learned to be patient and to reflect on things as opposed to, kind of go, rah. So I think this is going to be a great event. Like I said, it's a celebration of life. It's not a mourning event or anything like that. Of course, Tibebe was a very highly celebrated and accomplished Ethiopian artist, known for his bold visual language, his deep philosophical reflections, his lifelong commitment to artistic expressions. He was born in Harar, as I later found out, and of course later he was based in Addis Ababa. His work blends all kinds of expressions, including abstraction, symbolism, storytelling, and many others. And beyond his art, Tibebe was a thinker, almost a philosopher. Every time I spoke to him, I always felt like I'm speaking to some guru who completely twists my mind and then kind of helps me reflect in things that normally I wouldn't give any attention to very differently. So he was a people's artist, I think, to probably describe him the most. And also, of course, conversations with him were multi-layered. And every time I came out of his house in the evenings, I felt like I've become a better person, and I mean it sincerely. So that's how influential he was. As you explore some of his work today in this exhibition, you will notice that many of his artwork is not titled. They don't have actual labels or names on them, with the exception of maybe one or two. And this was a deliberate choice because Tibebe believed that the meaning of a painting should be reserved to the viewer themselves. In his own words, and I'll read out what he said was, art is an expression of one's own feelings, emotions, and characteristics for both the painter and the viewer. So those were his words. He believed that every piece of art evokes a singular response from everybody, unique to each individual's experience. So that was Tibebe. So we hope you enjoy this lively tribute and we celebrate his life, his art, and his legacy. And thank you again for joining us. I'll quickly introduce the program for today. others who can express Tibebe and what he meant to all of us even much better than myself. We've been, mingling here. We had a little bit of a delay in getting started, so apologies for that. And then we have an interactive canvas somewhere. Where is it? There it is. There it is. There it is. So one of the things that Tibebe loved everywhere, whether it was an art residency or an exhibition, was that he loved to give people an opportunity to express themselves in whatever shape or form they want. So I think his daughters and the organizers felt it would be appropriate for all of you, as we go through the next couple of hours, to go to the canvas and reflect on Tibebe or anything that connects him with you, or anything else for that matter, and then put it in some kind of color. And then we would have some tribute speeches, if I could call it that, from a few people here who are very near and dear to Tibebe. And I will introduce those very quickly. Then followed by, it's not a lot of speeches, I promise you. There are 3 or 4 very short but really reflective speeches we would have from family and friends. And then we have a video presentation that really, we hope, captures the essence and the life of Tibebe and his journey through it, and what he really meant, this world meant to him, and what he meant to other people. And there are a few tribute videos from his family and friends all over the place in the world, in many different countries. Pirko spent hours and hours creating a montage. So we'll enjoy that. We'll have a gallery walk. You'll see that his art is all over the place here, outside as well as in here. And then finally we'll have the canvas reveal, where all the arts expressions that you guys would have added there will be revealed. And we'll close that. So thank you again. I think let me just go to my notes here so that I don't screw up the order. Our first speaker is Louise May, a very good and very close friend of Tibebe from Winnipeg. They met, I think I was told, in 1996, and she will tell you the rest of the story, so thank you.
Hello, thank you very much, and I'm delighted to be here today to share my experience of Tibebe Terffa. I'll start with a poem. It's a puzzle. One piece floats on an unexpected breeze, scented with jasmine. One piece pierces the night sky like a shooting star, and just as suddenly leaves darkness. One piece is the friendship that loves so fully, so deeply, so sweet, and innocently hearts bonded together forever. One piece attracts any passerby into conversations that weave together old and new, sacred and earthy, simplicity and unknowable. It's the ride, not the destination, nor the point of origin. I find it in all the stories, true stories, mythological stories, stories of anguish and forgiveness, and now it's our story together of the almost unsurmountable sadness that we all feel from the loss. I find it in all the gifts, treasures, magical and mystical. I find it in myself. Tibebe was a true romantic. Early in our friendship, he gave me these 2 small paintings made on goat's hides. The script on the second one translates roughly to a hidden love. You can harvest it like the pepper in the garden without making a sound. Tibebe told me the story of how he met Amsala, the great love of his life, It was an almost unbelievably but true story. It was bad times in Ethiopia. He was imprisoned for being an artist, thinker, teacher, tortured and not knowing if he would live another day. He and Amsala locked eyes through a small opening in the door of his cell. Later, he was thankfully released, and they met again by chance, and that beautiful love brought us the gifts of Lily and Marta. The next painting Tibebe gave me happened quite spontaneously. We often painted together, and one day I told him of the story of finding a full skeleton of a horse on the edge of a ravine in Manitoba, rural Manitoba. The horse had been shot with 2 bullet holes in between the eyes. When I showed Tibebe the skull, I could almost see him painting it in his mind, and I asked him if he wanted to paint it, and he said, "Oh, yes." Tibebe was one of the most generous artists I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. He shared his thoughts and also his process. Over the years, in various performative art events, he would invite the audience to smash clay pots on the floor, or throw pots of paints against the large canvas, or to cut up a painting and sew it back together like a quilt, transforming process into meaning. The following images take us back to the St. Norbert Arts Centre, Winnipeg, a place Tibebe called his home away from home. This was a paint night where participants drew their inspiration from Tibebe's paintings. We mixed our own egg tempera paint with natural pigments, and the result was an evening of connection as we experienced a sample of the joyousness of painting that is the hallmark of Tibebe's work. A remarkable artistic event happened, and it was a very happy day for Tibebe and I, in 2018, when Tibebe was in a highly artistically charged time of life. He and I and our dear departed artistic collaborator friend Jerry Atwell concocted a plan for him to embark on a live painting event, complete with improvised musicians as accompaniment. We discussed the event many times. Of course, it was to be held at the St. Norbert Arts Centre Women's Vision Gallery. The musician, the food, the atmosphere, all were carefully considered. That same visit, there are a few here. I think there's no sound. It sort of works in silence. This is the opening sequence, meant to feel like a bit of a ritual. Here he started painting, and the cellist, saxophonist, pianist, a couple of percussion artists were playing in response to his movements and gestures in the paint, and he painted while the audience watched. And that was the end result. That same visit, Tibebe had set up a painting studio at his daughter and son-in-law's home where he stayed. He painted prolifically at this time. I believe he painted over 15 paintings at this level. Our last visit, that was thankfully 3 months in Winnipeg, was full of joy and surprises. As always, his visits brought me closer to the true loves of his life, Marta, Lily, Becky, Gabriel, and Adriel. For all this time, I have referred to these beautiful people as my Ethiopian family, and I love them more and more with every visit. As is our custom, within a few days, we went to his favorite art supply store to get what he needed. It was always so much fun to be with him there, looking at all the brushes, paper, canvas, paints, like a little kid in a candy shop. This visit was different. He told me many stories that I had never heard before in our almost 30-year friendship. And many of our coffee visits were spent looking at his many books, which I had never seen before. This only served to reinforce the immensity of his imagination and the breadth of his visual language. Oh, it would be nice if you had the sound for this one, but he's remarking upon each and every one of these was like a child to him, and he called them all, oh, this one, oh, this is a special one. And so he's showing me all of his sketchbooks, and this is A Mother and a Baby, which we spoke about for a bit. On the occasion of our very last coffee together, we decided to invent a new art form. It involves splattering our last drops of coffee onto the paper and then drawing whatever our intuition brought forward. This is my representation of what Tibebe meant to me, infinity. Now Tibebe lives close to me. As I attempt to memorize his art like poetry. I always look at the darkness in the one side and think about that white band and the stitching that holds it together. That's where my eyes go first, and then I think about the three little faces that in teal and black that sort of seem to be on their own but communicating, and that leads me to the little cross, which is always a bit of a startling image for me, and then back around to the various different little splotches, and inside, back and forth, the soft edges and the hard edges, and then finally I always end up back in that little slit in the middle, that dark slit with the yellow around it, where I just feel like I want to dive in and feel that whole infinity of everything. And that is how I am now living with Tibebe in my heart, by memorizing his paintings. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Luis. You did not leave anything for our imagination. It was deep from your heart. Thank you for taking us through that whole journey of how you experienced Tibebe and what a special man he was. I mentioned earlier that I'm not an artist, by the way, full disclosure. I'm not an artist, far from it. But I did mention earlier that Tibebe touched me in a very different way than anybody else in my life. And I'm one of those people who's surrounded by all kinds of people in my life, but he was a singular kind of guy. I remember one time, maybe 7, 8 years ago, I was at his house again, visiting him in Addis. He was not there actually, and the caretaker told me, hey, you should arrive shortly. And then he called me on the cell phone and he said, hey, I'm on my way. I had a hospital appointment and I'm rushing back. So when he got back, he told me how long it took, and things don't work in the way that you might think in some of those places. But he didn't complain, and he taught me a life lesson just in that conversation. He said to me, you know what struck me was not that it took so long and things were not efficient, but I was really sad by the state of the reception room, where all those people who come here looking for some type of healthcare, some type of support, are waiting to be taken in. And it was so bland, there was nothing there that was calming, that would get them to settle down. So he went on to describe to me how some of his art actually is displayed in hospital receiving rooms and hallways. I think he gave me the example of Munich, and he showed me some pictures, and he kind of taught me how when people come to hospitals or any other place where they require services, in this case desperately, how that reception room and how the ambiance and the colors and the combination of that environment it's 50% of their healing. By the time they see the doctor, they're feeling better, they're feeling taken care of, they're feeling very positive. So that was a huge lesson for me. And that's what my experience. Our next speaker who will share his experience with us is this gentleman here, John Lawson. John met Tibebe all the way back in 1972. He was a young man, 73, 72?
73, 72,
yeah. In Harar, where John was amongst the Peace Corps volunteers who came to Ethiopia to teach in high schools across the country, and a lot of them from all over the United States. And he ended up meeting Tibebe there, and I'll let him describe the rest of his, how he experienced Tibebe. Thank you.
Tadius. The number one lecture. So this is a little gem of a painting that I have in my house. I have several of his, and we purchased many of them. And then this is a little horror basket. They have bigger ones in horror. And this was given to me by Yusuf Malay over here. And this is when I was leaving, so I still have it. So here I am. So as he said, I met him in 1973. So here we go. So Tibebe painted on small boards when he was a young man. When he went to art school in Addis Ababa, he was already a painter, philosopher, artist. One of his teachers was Deborah Christos Desta, who brought abstract painting to Ethiopia. Tibebe grew up in Harar. When I was there, I lived in the walled city called Jogo. Through the Haile Selassie Arch, at the top of Andinyamanga, First Street, one walked quite a distance, passing gold shops, tea and coffee houses, businesses, to the Ferris Magala, the horse market, but it was of course not a horse market, it was a roundabout for the buses. The Jogo was a vibrant and very busy place. A Roma people came into Harar to go to the market called the Magala Udo, to sell and buy near my rented Adare house. The colorful dressed Adare women, the Muslim butchers who used to also butcher camels, Somali nomads at Arad Bir, one of the gates of Harar, their camels laden with contraband, cigarettes, and pans, the cloth merchants on the Makina Pier, which was a wide rocky walkway that came from the Ferris Magala down to the Magala Udo. So colorful, unusual sights, and certainly not downtown Chicago, where I worked in an upscale bookstore. People, just by living, created their own unusual place, which was not unusual to them, and they lived here very well. This is some of the horror that Tibebe knew so well in painting. So Abdi Muhammad and Tibebe came to the Adare house I rented. We had a great time together. Tibebe made a drawing of the very large church-like double door of the entryway. It was a simple drawing, but I was impressed. So I went to the house Tibebe was renting from Isafia. She was a tobacco merchant, and periodically, Hamals came in with large bundles of tobacco on their shoulders, and he threw them on the ground in the middle of the compound. So Isafia had a classic Adare house filled with colorful pans and weavings displayed on the walls, and built-in carpeted platforms to lie down and sit on. She was an exceptionally amiable person. On the other side of Isafia's compound was the Adare house that Tibebe rented. It had a traditional large door opening on a main room, a room to the side that Tibebe made into a kitchen. Upstairs was Tibebe's studio, and a room off from the studio. Once we met Adare girls, and they were distressed that Tibebe did his own cooking, presumably because men might decide never to marry, and what would happen to them. His house was small except for the main room. Entering from the compound, abstract paintings hung on the walls. It was a wonderful sight to behold, and an extraordinary contrast. Traditional Harari culture and abstract expressionism on opposite sides of Isafia's compound. So to my mind, a child of American urban and suburban life, we were in a biblical setting, religious, steeped in robust unique by way of the place, Ottawa. In this setting was Tibebe, a child of Ottawa, creating abstract paintings. Okay, creating abstract paintings. We were an odd pairing. Here was what is called abstract expressionism in the Jogo, which was quite astonishing. So Aya Sophia said that Tibebe's paintings were like movie posters at the cinema on the Ferris Magal. Many people came to Tibebe's house. An honorary cadet from the military academy, poets, artists, Peace Corps volunteers, neighbors, friends, lively gatherings, and Tibebe painting all through the night. I had never met anyone like Tibebe that was driven to work solely because he liked to work. Tibebe loved art and especially painting. Tibebe was the painter exploring himself, his surroundings, and the fact of existence on the earth, located in the universe. He wanted to know what to discover. He talked about that, the whole thing, and the parts, the foreground, the background, the light, the lines, the material, what is it, what does it do? If you have talked with Tibebe, you know what I mean. The conversations were wonderful. His paintings at that time were remarkable abstractions that he would continue throughout his life. They were fantastically wonderful paintings. But those were lost because of the dead, the junta that came to power. Tibebe's mother buried them to avoid any connection to Tibebe, and horror was always present. So I left Ethiopia, and many years later, I called Tibebe. I discovered online a gallery in California that featured Ethiopian artists. I called the gallery, and a gentleman was able to give me Tibebe's phone number. I called, and Tibebe answered and said, "Mano." And I said, "This is John." And he said, "Oh, John, how are you? Are you painting?" So it was as if we never parted. So we had a reunion here in Toronto, and Pirko was there. Over the years, I visited Tibebe and the family one time when he was in Winnipeg. Then he came to our house in Bowie, Maryland. At least 3 times, I recall, staying a month at a time. We went up, we set up a studio in the garage where he painted, and I called it Outer West. On one visit, he had an exhibition in Washington, D.C. At another time, we held an open studio exhibition in our house. From the very beginning, we always talked, and it was a type of talk that one could call the philosophy of art, which encompassed so much. And of course, we laughed a lot. So I remember vividly all the great times Tibebe and I had in Harlem, Addis Ababa, Winnipeg, Toronto, and in Bowie. We had the finest conversations over the phone and on Microsoft Messenger. For me, he was the most unique and excellent friend and artistic compatriot. We would talk so much about art, it was wonderful, and I learned so much from him. It was a grand and marvelous journey. When he attended our wedding in Altoona, Pennsylvania, a lady of the kitchen staff thought Tibebe was an African prince. And of course he was, and so many other identities too. The paintings show that legacy, those horror paintings, and those marvelous abstractions searching the life here and the mysteries of the universe. He was quite the guy, the very best. Tibebe came and made his wonderful contributions to us all. It was the greatest honor for me to have been his good friend and compatriot. What a great history, and what a great life, and I love him so much.
Thanks.
So I have just one other little small thing from my wife Annie. She was going to come here, but her sister, my sister-in-law, broke her shoulder, and so she's taking care of her. Anyway, she loved Tibebe very, very much. So she has this little piece here, and I'd like to express it. Where does one begin to explain a deep love for Tibebe? We all have felt the pull towards him. He was, and always will be, a light in this world that touches all who have had the good fortune to meet him, and most especially become his friend. Tibebe was a kind, caring, compassionate soul. When spending time with Tibebe, one felt his energy, his excitement for painting, all forms of art, his love of gardening, the soil, the earth, sharing stories, his thoughts on life, friendships. Tibebe created a little heaven. Here on earth was his beautiful magical garden full of greenery and flowers that he so loved, colorful pots, and art, in abundance, a quiet place to contemplate, to enjoy a simple cup of coffee, just to be. Over the years, John and I have shared many wonderful moments and adventures with Tibebe. Every day with him was a gift. He could be serious and playful. On the playful side, one evening, Tibebe and I laughed ourselves to tears as he modeled some crazy-looking wigs that I got him to use in his street performances in Artist. A fond memory indeed. There is so much I could say about Tibebe, as many of you have so eloquently expressed. He touched my heart with his kind, thoughtful ways, his laughter, his love of family, friends, life, people, his caring spirit. There is something extraordinarily special about Tibebe. I feel it in my heart. It's a feeling that is difficult to put into words. It is my great honor to have had Tibebe love me and call me friend. I will forever treasure our time together, cherish him always, love him always, and remember him as one of the finest human beings on this earth.
I gotta use the washroom. Okay, go.
Thank you very much, John. It can't get any better than 53, I think, if I do the math right, 53 years of continuous friendship. And I take you to describe his essence, caring, compassionate, a gift to this world, which I think is the way that many of us see him. So thank you, John. Thank you to your wife, Anita, too. Our next speaker is Kenan. Kenan, I'm sorry, Kenan. My apologies. I'm known to never to mispronounce Amharic names. You know why? Because you can't make a spelling mistake in Amharic. Anyway, without further ado.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm going to read from my script here as well. Thanks for your patience. Hello and thank you, everyone. It's going to be a hard one. I'd like to start by saying thank you to Lily and Marta for making this entire event happen. Thank you so much for honoring our friend and your father, Artist Tibebe Terffa. And yes, I am also honored to be considered one of his friends. But that was Tibebe, wasn't it? I'm certain everyone in this room believed that Tibebe was their best friend. Was that not truly the magic of this man? How he made everyone around him feel special. But allow me to back up for a second. My name is Kenan Vaughn. I met Tibebe in Addis Ababa in 1994. I was much younger and thinner, full of fantastic ideals about Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, and the entire Solomonic dynasty. So I went to Ethiopia to explore its wonderful history, culture, and people. I knew no one, but thanks to family friends, Jason and Cassandra Price, sadly he's here with us today, I was given a couple names and phone numbers of people I could reach out to when I arrived. Tibebe was one of those people. All I can say about our meeting was that the connection was instant and enduring, as I'm sure you all have experienced as well. In all, I went to Ethiopia 3 times between 1994 and 2000, and a lot of that time was spent in Tibebe's studio, drinking coffee, talking, chewing chat, painting, among other things. The people I met in that studio, oh my God. The conversations we had, man, we solved the world's problems many times over in that studio. In truth, I went into Tibebe's studio a boy, but I emerged a man. It's not because I lost faith in the old gods or the new, but because of the things I heard in that room, spoken by the most artistic, articulate, intelligent, progressive, and well-known of Ethiopia's modern-day artists, writers, and politicians, was that men are not made great by adhering to ideals, but by challenging their imaginations to look beyond the surface. Boy, oh boy, did Tibebe look beyond the surface. As much of his art was about color and form, his life was about imagination and seeing beyond the mundane. Drinking coffee was not just drinking coffee. Much like chewing chat or anything else he did, there was always a ritual, always a celebration. Tibebe was true to his vision. On canvas or off, his art was his life. Didn't we all feel that around Tibebe? That radiant energy of possibility. This was the magic. This was the glue. He never gave up on his imagination no matter what. There was always something awe-inspiring to witness, to examine, to experience. From flowers and birds in his garden to the clouds in the sky, Tibebe taught us that there's beauty everywhere, in everything. I could literally go on for hours, as I have an unlimited reservoir of Tibebe-related experiences, stories, and good times I could recall. But to keep things short, I'll close this way. I can say with absolute certainty that everyone in this room has mourned the loss of Tibebe Terffa deeply. And while today may not be the easiest of those days, I promise you this. Brighter days lie ahead if you do what Tibebe would do. Find the beauty in all things. When you do, you will be as close to him as you ever were. Though his physical presence may be lost to us, his spiritual presence is as abundant as ever. For teaching us to see the beauty in life. Until we meet again, my friend. I wish everybody well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kenan. That was deeply felt, and thank you for being bold to share it with us, challenging us to look beyond the surface, finding beauty and meaning in everything all around us. Those sound like big words, but I think Tibebe truly exemplifies that in Kenan. I think many people in this room share your sentiments around that, so thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of, again, the family here. Our next speaker is one of the closest friends and family, really, of Tibebe Terffa. I'll let her express her thoughts through here.
I was feeling okay till my brother just made that beautiful speech.
Louder, please.
It was beautiful. My brother just spoke the most beautiful words, and I'm feeling a little emotional now. So, my name is Pietro, and I've known Tibebe since his first trip to Canada in 1995. The first day I met Tibebe, he gave me this, and I just kept it forever, because I keep Tibebe forever, and that's just a good symbol of who he and I are. I have so many stories, like my brother said, there's so many stories, there's so many things. But, like we shared so many paintings, we shared many glasses of wine, conversations, travel, and so many experiences, both big and small. what I find very amusing is I have a very short speech, and my brother and I did not compare notes, and we have such similar reflections of our love for him. If you knew Tibebe, if you knew him a little bit or a lot, it didn't matter. However you knew him, you just loved him. You loved him. It was just so easy to love him. And he was a magical combination. There were so many magical things that happened. He was a magical combination of talent, as we know, and kindness, and intelligence, and let's not forget, fun. Tibebe was fun. He was so many things, and I will miss him deeply. He shone a lot of positive light and beauty into this world. We all understand that. And what I ask you when you leave here today is to consider shining your own light and your positive love into your world, because you know Tibebe would love that.
Thank you very much, Birko. Thank you. Next and last speakers would be Tibebe's own children, whom he raised with meticulous care, brought here to Canada a long time ago. Luis and others started taking care of them, went to school, and now they live their own lives as adults. And of course, they've given them grandchildren, beautiful grandchildren. So can I ask Lily to come forward and share her thoughts about her dad today in a celebratory way? Thank you.
Loud, hon. Loud.
Thank you so much for coming. My name is Lily.
Thank you, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Maybe a little emotional. So before I begin, I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here and celebrating our dad. Thank you for taking the time from your Saturdays, summer days to be here with us in the hot day today. We really do appreciate you. And for everyone who's joining us virtually, as well as have flown here from different places, thank you very much. This means a lot to us. Hearing everyone's speeches today, as well as watching the different videos that his friends and family have shared, it's so special to hear that what everyone thinks from their perspective. And for us, that is our dad, so we have a different perspective, but it's very special to hear what people have been impacted by him. Hearing everyone's speeches and watching the videos, it's beautiful to see how much people's lives have been impacted by him. Sorry, I'm repeating things. Growing up, I always saw him as a kind of superhero, someone incredibly unique. And hearing all of you today confirms that it wasn't just us or me, it's how everyone felt about him. He was a special man. To us, our dad was everything. He was an artist, a philosopher, a thinker, and someone deeply curious about the world. But above all, he was our dad, our abaye, our abuka. The one who taught us how to cook, especially for me. He's the one who taught me how to cook, how to take care of a plant. He loves plants. So I spent a lot of times with him learning how to take care of it. Even though when I was younger I hated it, but now I actually enjoy it. How to make a delicious, strong cup of coffee. And the love for the little things, and also to appreciate music. Today we're listening to most of his music. We made a playlist. These are the music that we grew up hearing, and it just makes it special and it tells a story. He also helped us understand the sense of style. He always has a sense of style. And just to be ourselves, an individual self. He made me believe that I can do anything and be anything I wanted. He was not a traditional dad. He was an open, liberal, and was treating us like his friends. The three of us were always together, and that never changed even when we grew older. When we moved to Canada, he used to visit us every summer, and those were the best times. One memory I have is when Lily and I used to work at the university, he used to come and visit us. But even there, he made lots of friends. Some of them came here to visit as well. That was just who he was. Our dad was able to connect with anyone, people of all age, all walks of life. He has this rare ability to meet people where they were and make them feel seen and special. He was a special man, a positive force in my life, a constant supporter in everything I do and everything that I wanted or had thought about. He believed in us so deeply and wanted the best for us. And somehow he gave us a life full of love, creativity, curiosity, and a very warm life. Although he's not here with us physically, I do want to believe that somehow he can feel the love we have for him here and how much he's loved. I was so fortunate to have a dad like him, and I will forever be grateful. I love you, Bukai.
Okay. Thank you so much. We are truly grateful and deeply touched that you all are here with us. Your presence means so much to our family, to bring us comfort, strength, as we gather together today to celebrate and remember the life of our beloved Father. Our Father is more than one of the famous, most prominent and celebrated artists. He is the soul of our family, one of the kindest, most genuine human beings I have ever known. Growing up in Addis, our home was filled with love, music, creativity, and laughter. My sister and I had the happiest childhood. With our father together, he is the heart of everything in our home. He was a loving, very present father who nurtured our joy and curiosity, was calm and generous. He loved his studio. He used to spend hours creating immersive colors, canvas, imagination. We'd spend hours and hours there. We would pick by the window, we'd walk into his studio. He just doesn't mind. He used to tell me when I was little, he used to work really late. I wake up and I don't find him beside me. I wake up and I go to his studio, and then in the middle of the night, and then he'll give me some colors and paper to draw in the middle of the night, and I will, and was just so beautiful. His studio wasn't off limit to us. It was a place of wonder. Watching him paint told me more than just art. Taught me about patience, dedication, and what it means to live with passion. Outside of the studio, he found joy in gardening. Our home in Addis was surrounded by beautiful flowers, plants, herbs, trees, all created by his hands. He taught us how to care, how to nurture, how to find joy in the process of growth. What truly set our father apart is his spirit. He had a light within him, and I heard it from everybody today on the speech. And he draws people to him. He made friends effortlessly, young or old, neighbor or stranger. He was a magnet for connection, effortlessly bringing people together from all walks of life. Today, he continued to inspire all of us. He was a caring grandfather to my boys, Ariel and Adriel. They adore him so much. He comes to visit every summer. He plays with them. He makes an effort to understand what kind of game they play, what kind of movie shows they watch. He tried to remember all of that so that he can have conversation with them too. Today I also, Marty and I also want to express our deepest gratitude. More than 25 years ago, when our father was in Canada, he was seriously ill. And it was the kindness and compassion of friends and that helped him save his life. My sister and I were young at that time. We have heard the stories many times. We'll never forget that. We'd like to sincerely thank our families in the US, Canada, Addis Ababa, and very close to us, who were taking care of us while he was taking care of his house in the US and in Canada here. We want to thank a few people. We want to thank Dr. Aselfo, Dr. Aragua, and Ato Alula for stepping in and helping our father receive critical help in the US, and we will never forget that kindness. We also want to thank the doctors in South Africa, because he did have a second heart surgery in South Africa. And we want to thank Sarah and Rosemary for arranging the surgery there, and it was successful and he recovered right away. He made friends in the hospital. He showed us pictures. It was beautiful hearing that. Our father never took his health for granted. He remained disciplined, committed to staying healthy. So he continued to work, create the amazing works he does, and share his art with the world. One of the things that stayed with me most is something that he always used to say to us: always have passion for art and for life. That's who he was, someone who lived with purpose, with heart, and with authenticity. Today we are here celebrating his life. We carry forward his legacy, a legacy of love, creativity, kindness, connection. We miss him deeply. We are so proud of the life he lived and the example he set for all of us. Thank you so much, and I wanted to say thank you to individuals and volunteers who brought this event to life, to Girma, Guillaume, Pirko, Bahailu, Natacha, Geta, and all our volunteers who came from the US, Kazahen, and our volunteers who came from Winnipeg all the way from the US and from here in Toronto. Thank you so much. This wouldn't happen without you. Setting everything, when we came here at 1 o'clock, we all were hands-on, setting everything on time. Without you, this wouldn't be true. Your contribution to this event is deeply appreciated, and we are very grateful for your kindness. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Lily and Martha. I heard an expression not too long ago, and it goes very short way. It's not about the years of your life, it's about the life in your years. And that really struck me and stayed with me, and I had to reflect a little bit about that for a while. And I think that's one way to look at Tibebe's life. It was really the life in his years. And of course, amongst that life in his years, paramount responsibility he had was looking after his daughters. And today, we saw that the result of that, in the love and the nurturing, and ultimately, and he left these two beautiful women and the grandchildren for all of us. So thank you again. This is it for the live speeches. We now have a video tribute. When this tribute was being organized, there were just so many people, you wouldn't believe, who wanted to say something, to leave something on the record about how Tibebe influenced their lives and what he meant to them. And it was a lot. If we were to show you all the self-recordings people sent to us from all around the world, we would be here for 2 nights. So, but Pirko, the tireless Pirko, worked very, very hard to condense that into a much shorter version, but also captures the essence and not leave out. So to everybody who have sent us videos, recordings, and writings, apologies, we're not going to show all of it. It had to really be condensed so that, we're not going to be here all night. So who's going to run the video for us? And then we'll let you guys, I know you've been sitting for a while, we'll let you guys move around and use the canvas, see the exhibition and everything. So here we go with the video.
Five.
በጣም ቆየሁ። እንደዛ ማለት ለካ ከኔ ቆየዋል ብዙዎቹ እዚህ ናቸው እሺ ገዝሽ አንተ እኮ ሳታይኝ እኔ ፎቶ እያነሳሁ ነበር። ፎቶ አንቺው የሚነሳ እንጂ እየቀረጽ ደስ የሚል በጣም ጥሩ መርታችን በጣም የሀገሬ ልጅ የሰፈሬ ልጅ ጋር አሳኝ በኔ ያንተን አላገኘሁም። በኔ ይሄ የሰፈሬ ልጅ ጋር አብዱላሲ ባዚ የሀረር ልጅ ነው። ይገባዋል Very money mobile, please. Very money mobile. በቁመቱ ተነሳ። በሚገባው
These guys are from Haram. They are speaking Arabic.
Thank you, thank you. Saya juga mencoba, saya juga.
Kalau makanannya Wah, ini mana sacualo? Kok jauh.
ከጣዕም ከቅቤበት ወደ ከንትን ተደምሮ ካለቻለ ሙዚቃ ከልብህ ገባው ቃሉ ካለች የሀገር ፍቅር ይሰጣል።
ይሄ ማን ስልክ ነው?
ይሄ ጋሽ ነው።
መሽተስ ጊዜ ደረሰ። የህይወት ማክተሚያ መብራት በጥቁር ቀለም ሸራ ተለብዶ የቀለም ጣሳ አንተ ስትሆን ጊዜ ለዘላለም በብርሃን ቦታ አንተ ስትደሰት በጣም ተደፍራለች አለች። ጥበያን ደግነቱ አለ በየቤቱ በልዩ በባት በስና በልብ ውስጥ ምስል በመፋለፍ ቢሆንም ጥቤ እናፍቀኝ ያገብህ ካበቦቹ መሃል ተሸሽጎ ያገበት መፍለቂያ አግቤት ናፍቀኝ
In 1991, I met him for the first time in a restaurant at Salazar. I was in Salazar to meet artists, and I asked for a recommendation. He was the first person. The first coffee ceremony I ever had was when someone prepared the coffee and he gave it to me. And I will never forget that. I will never forget that he was this wonderful, fantastic artist with a great reputation in Ethiopia. But more than that, he was a fantastic person. He came with me to BC to meet my mother, and he created this painting to honor her. It was shot will forever be important to me. I'd like to say one very brief story where when I was staying at his house in Addis, we would often in the evening go for walks. And this one time we were walking and we ended up at a bowling alley, which was a very much a surprise to me. And at that bowling alley, we were there, we met there at the coffee. And we sat down and so he just opened up like he had left me and started talking about his time during the dictatorship when he was tortured and he was in prison and he lost all hope. And it was near the depth of despair and explain that. And at that point, he said, when someone came and saved, literally saved her life, I understand what he did for the person. And when she passed away, I know he told me that he could tell me, you're a man, you have to die, your kids. But he was determined to, and he did. And we see that to this day in the love that his words shared.
Hello everybody, my name is Peter Terffa. My work is a curator for the American collections at the Ethnographic Museum of the University of Zurich, Switzerland. My late partner, Elisabeth Biasi, was curator as well at the same museum, responsible for the Ethiopian collections. I accompanied Elisabeth 15 times assisting and supporting her when she did research on Ethiopia, We first came across Tibebe in March 1993 when he visited us in Zurich together with Al Infeld, an Africanist who was a friend of ours. Over the years, our association with Tibebe became a true friendship. And every time we traveled to Ethiopia, we included a visit to his home. Last time, 6 years ago. And always, Tibebe offered us a ceremony which Elizabeth named Ceremony in Harari style. I think Ethiopians know what it means. Over time, we gradually evolved the idea of writing a book about his artwork. When we suggested our proposal to Tibebe, he was delighted at the idea. So we traveled to Addis Ababa in April 2015 to work on this publication.
በጣም ስቱዲዮ ነበረው ቤት ውስጥ ጦር ኃይሎች ሰፈር አዘውትረን እንሄድ ነበር። በጥበበ ስቱዲዮ ውስጥ በጣም ብዙ ሙዚቃዎች፣ በጣም ብዙ መጽሐፎች ተነበዋል። የጋሽ መስፍን ሽማግሌውና ባህሩ፣ የመጨረሻ ቅጠል፣ ካፖርቱ፣ የባሴ ሲራኖ፣ የጋሽ ስብሐት በጣም ብዙ ስራዎች በጥበበ ስቱዲዮ ውስጥ ተነበዋል። የጥበበ ስቱዲዮ መናኸሪያችን ነበር። ቤቱ በጣም ያምራል፣ በጣም ያምር በአትክልት የታጠረ ቤቱ ራሱ በጣም የሚገርም ቤት እና እያንዳንዷን ቅጠል ያጣበበ አትክልተኛ ነው። የደጅ ሰው አይደለም። ሞር ውስጡን የሚመረምር ሞር ሀሳቦችን ትሽ ድቡን ያለ የነቀነቀ አርቲስት ነው። እኔ ማቆጠር ረዥም የተጓዝ ሳቅ ይችላል፣ ጨዋታ ይችላል፣ መደነስ ይወዳል። የደስታ ሰው ነው። የደስታ ሰው ነው። ቤተሰብ ከቤተሰብ ጋር ስቲካቶ የሚለ በጣም ምርፋት ነው። ስታገኝ ሌላ ነገር ስምጥ ያለ ጥበብን በየትኛው ብታመጣው በቃ ፊት የሚያደርግልኝ ደስ የሚል ሰው እንደዛ አይነት ሰው ነው እና በጣም ምለው ሰው ነው። በጣም ብዙ ኤግዚቢሽን ያሳየ ሰው ነው በመላው ዓለም። ስራዎቹ ሀረር ላይ ማዕከል ቢያደርጉ ጆሮቹ ሀረር ቢሆንም ብዙ ሀሳቦችን የሚፈትሽ በቀለሞች ብዙ ጨዋታ የሚጫወት የሀሳብ ሰው በጣም ደስ የሚል ሰው በጣም
We had a good time. This world, my lips, angels, the life of artists, as a people. At the altar of God, artists and he did that. Some bad and expensive and the contract was fine.
ወንድሜ ጥበብን ረጅም ጊዜ አውቀዋል። መለስተኛው ሁለተኛ ደረጃ ትምህርት ቤት ከዚያም ወደ ሁለተኛ ደረጃና ሚዛነው ይባላል። ጥበብ በሚወደው የትምህርት መስክ ከተሰማራ ሲሆን በመጨረሻም ይህንን በሚወደው የትምህርት መስክ የሰራውን እጅግ ራሱን አበልጽጎ እዚያው ሲማርበት የነበረው ሁለተኛ ደረጃ ትምህርት ቤት መምህር ሆኖ ሲያገለግል ቆይቷል። ከጥበብ ጋር ሁለተኛ ደረጃ ትምህርት ቤት እያለ የጥናት ቤት ነበረን ከጓደኞቻችን ጋር ገበያ ውስጥ እዛ ጀበል ውስጥ አንድ ሁለት የሰራቸው ስዕሎች እስካሁን ድረስ ከአእምሮ የሚወጡ አይደሉም። አንደኛው አንድ አዳኝ በጫካ ውስጥ አንድ አንበሳ ለማደን እጅግ ተዘጋጅቶ በጣም በሞራል በጠነከረ ሞራል እጁን በጣም ዘርግቶ ጦርና መስዋዕት ውስጥ የሚቀላቀል እንጨት ብቻ ነው ይዞ ያለው፣ ግን ቁርጠኝነቱ ከስዕሉ በግልጽ ይታያል። ያንን ይዞ ወደቀ። አንበሳው ደግሞ ዘንዶ ሊይዘው ሲል ያንን ስዕል ግድግዳችን ላይ በውሃ ቀለም ሞተር ከላይ እንደሚታየው ሁለተኛው ስዕል አንድ እናት የገጠር እናት ወደ ወንዝ ወርዳ ውሃ ቀርታት ወገቧ በማሰሮ ተሸክማ ስትሄድ የነበረውን ሁኔታ የሚያሳይ ስዕል ነው። ሁለቱም ስዕሎች በአእምሮዬ ውስጥ እስካሁን ድረስ እንደ ፎቶግራፍ ታትሞ ይገኛል። ከወንድሜ ጥበብ ጋር የነበረን ግንኙነት እንደቀጠለ ነው። ለረጅም ጊዜ የህይወት ጉዳይ ሆኖ በየአቅጣጫው እንሄድም በመጨረሻም የተገናኘነው ዊኒፔግ በሚባለው በሚኖርበት የካናዳ ከተማ ውስጥ ነው። ወንድሜ ጥበብ አርት ሬዚደንሲ በማካሄድ ዊኒፔግ ውስጥ ጥሩ ግንኙነት ስለነበረው በተደጋጋሚ ይመለስ ነበር። አንድ ያደለም በብዙ ጊዜ ይመጣል። በመጣ ቁጥር ግን እዚህ መኖሬንም ሰምቶ ኖሮ አፈላልጎ ከመጀመሪያው ካገኘን በኋላ በመጣ ቁጥር ይገናኛል። የስዕል ውጤቶቹንም አርት ኤግዚቢሽን በኢትዮጵያ ማህበራዊ ማህበር ውስጥ አንድ ጊዜ ይገኛል። ወንድሜ ጥበብ እጅግ በጣም የቅርብ ጓደኛዬ ነው። በመጣ ቁጥር እንገናኛለን። ስለ ሀገር ጉዳይ እናወራለን። ስለ ኑሮ ጉዳይ እናወራለን። ወንድሜ ጥበብን በየጊዜው እንደማገኘው ተናግሬያለሁ። የመጨረሻው ማርች 29 ዓርብ ዕለት ተገናኝተን አብረን ምሳ በየጊዜው እየሄደ ይመጣል። ከየሶስት ወር በኋላ ይመጣል። አሁንም የሚጠብቀው ነገር ግን ሊሆን እንደሚችል ደግሞ እህቶቼን ማታኛ ሁሉ በተለይም ከጥበብ ጋር የነበራቸው መልካም ማሰብ ራሳቸው ጠንክሮ እንዲቆዩ በማሳሰብ
Thank you.
Tibebe was a loving father and grandfather and dedicated friend to all. He was born and grew up in Harlem. He was a very dearly loved person. He grew up with his dear loving mom. At times when I came to visit him, he used to sit quietly, afraid that would be sick to let me out and tell him he needed food. When he came to ask to be asked for, he usually
Martin, kunjungnya dulu. Nazida mau ke sini, ada lucu. Nafsi acuni. Bagage kita cuci
Just one quick minute. We're going to interrupt the tribute videos for just a minute because we have special guests here today that I was not aware of at the beginning. And this is the Harari community. Obviously, as you all know, Tibebe grew up and spent probably what he used to call the best years of his life there. So we have people here from the Harari community and also their media, International Harari Media Service. And there is a gentleman here who knew Tibebe from the time he was an infant in Harar. And he's going to give us his reflections, very brief reflections. Thank you.
My name is Yusuf Malay. I have known Tibebe at least 70 years. I can say we grew up together. And his father, Tibebe, he raised us. I don't think anybody knows him. Anyway, Tibebe was not a friend. He was a brother to me. Whenever I have been here in Canada for a long time. When he comes here, I know he'll come out, sometimes he used to stay with him. When he came to me, we stayed together until about midnight. And then I tell him I want to work tomorrow. We sit, we continue talking. until the next morning, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, I'm leaving from work. Then he starts his painting. He loved painting. I can say painting was his life. It was his life. He was a genius, I can say that, because I've known him a long time. When he paints, he doesn't have to think. It just comes in his hands. And I can't express more love. Unfortunately, I was sick for the last.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that heartfelt tribute. Our program is not over, but now you can relax. Make sure you visit the canvas and really leave your mark, your expressions, your feelings in this moment. Go with whatever the spirit leads you. Told that level always not to get people to participate, reflect in any way they want. You don't need to be an artist. You just need to be reflective a little bit. Throw paint on it. Paint, not shouts, as they call it. All right, we continue with the video, but feel free to move around. Visit some of the paintings, some of the lovers' paintings.
For home for lunch or dinner. I always advised him not to smoke, and he assured me he would not. But one day when he came home for lunch, he picked up Daniel, our second son, to play with him. Suddenly he pulls out a stub of half-smoked cigarette. Daniel calls her. We go by, and Tibebe says, "Oh no, no. This boy got me in trouble," and laughs. We all laugh. We will always remember Tibebe, aside from his artistic talent, as a dearly loving dad, grandfather, family member, friend to all and superb artists. He will always be in our heart. May he rest in peace.
I will remember Tibebe as a thoughtful observer of the human condition with a humble ability to turn irony into beauty. We shared so much across deep experiences, always of meaning and value. In one of the events, he had people smash pottery with colors inside. It was a metaphor for how we sometimes need to dramatically break out of our preconditions to find beauty and meaning. We always sought why things are happening, how lives were being affected, and where was the artistry, and what could be done to make lives better. Tibebe did not pontificate, did not proselytize. He painted his perspectives of hidden human values, of living themes. He will be missed.
Good.
Down to the toilet. And there were some guys with brown skin. That's not unusual. But listening to music to Northern Europe. That's the classic music. That's different. I thought, that's interesting. And I know something about the music. Then I finished the washer, went back to the baby, and there were still like 10 minutes. And I didn't want to sit. I didn't do that. So I went up to the balcony, up the steps, and out in the seats are here. And here are the 4 men, the same men I saw. I looked at them, and their eyes got closed. And my brain said, I had just been in it. So I looked at them, my brain Christian, and their faces told me Ethiopian. So I greeted them, I said, Salam to them. And they looked at me and they couldn't believe me. I said, you're from Ethiopia? They said, how did you know? And that led to a conversation that I still all these years. Maybe in the middle of all that. I've seen some of Tibebe's artwork, but my contact is with art design with his family. So, not so much. Nice to know this guy? Okay.
ሰው ከዛ አይነት ውስጥ መውጣት ያን ውስጥ ለመግባት ማለት ማለት ሂደት ማለት መነካካት እና ከመንፈስ ጋር የሚታወቅ ትንሽ ገቢ የለው observation capacity elementary observation capacity ሌላ ኦብዘርቬሽን ውስጥ እና ተመልሽ ወጣ ከዛ በኋላ ነገሮች እዛን ቀን ጥቼ ምናምን እንደዚህ ነገር ፈልግና ኦራይት አይመስልም ከዛ ይመስለኛል በጣም
My name is Artist Tibebe Terffa, the father of Ethiopia. Tibebe was one of the most creative artists in Ethiopia. His paintings reflect the traditional strength of the father of Ethiopia. Tibebe was not only a great artist, he was a great dad. He was also somebody to encounter with his career. I was a student at Artist University. The dad was the most repressive regime on earth was in power. One night, security forces came to arrest me. It was then when I decided to leave Ethiopia for Djibouti. To do so, I needed to get an ID that would enable me to pass through, despite the extreme danger it may entail. To be able to do it without any hesitation. It was an act of compassion and courage, and I'm eternally grateful to him. While he's gone, his artistic legacy will continue to inspire me. His memory will remain with us.
My name is Sarah. Of all the paintings I have of Tibebe's, this is my most treasured one, which I acquired by chance. I had taken a friend to the studio to look at his work. As I sat waiting, the painting was staring at the wall through the room, touching me deeply. I asked Tibebe how much it was. He said, if you take that painting, you have to take this one. They go together. I went home happily with two paintings which I hung in my salon. It was then I remembered a friend had once told me that to attract someone special into your life, hang red paintings in the salon. Not only had I inadvertently attracted someone special into my life, but that someone was the artist who had created the red paintings. Our relationship was quickly tested when Tibebe's heartbreaks failed. It was touch and go, but with the help of my good friends Rosemary Arnold and Pascal Seged, we managed to take Tibebe to South Africa for a heartfelt replacement at Sanhamel Hospital. With a new lease of life, Tibebe and I enjoyed many years together. In his later years, he often talked about perishing away, as he put it. I never thought he would, or at least not so soon, as he always pulled through his many health scares we went through together. He was a gentle soul, but not without his demons, which are often reflected in his work. I miss him every day. He was always there at the end of the phone or sending loving texts, right up to the last. So many good times, so many delightful memories, so many touching paintings and drawings, such a loss. As a friend wrote to me when Tibebe passed away, death was a moment of life, but not of love.
Getting the crowd on your side. Second thing, the energy that comes And then this is what you do. And then the third page, I you say something? You say what you think so. Wait, let me put it here with you.
She wants to stand.
Oh, you have to stand. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Angela,
You can use a real phone.
oh my God.
I saw that.
I can also do this.
She tried so hard. Like a brand new one. She's like, wait. The young lady's gonna get.
Oops.
Gee.
5 seconds.
What are you doing?
I'm having my own.
That's not gonna be enough time. With the real phone. Go with
Me.
Oh, okay. But I want you to take the 5 of us with this picture here.
Oh, Gabriel can do it, yeah.
Yeah, but we all just take a picture together. And we don't have to do the timing thing. You know.
No, color coordination. You're the one.
Okay. Fair enough.
Huh?
Oh, you charge?
$70. Thank you.
The reaction.
Yeah, I know. She was like, oh. She was confused. She's like, what do you mean you charge? All right. Wonderful. Thank you. You clean brushes? Are you finished with your painting? Yeah? No, I think we'll save that for a minute. Must be nice. Must be cute. Marta. I'm not comfortable showing your friends. He didn't take good pictures. So we're just gonna, how about we just get it facing? We'll do a count in 10 seconds. We'll get Amber to join us here. And now everybody can look at the picture. Right? And then we'll do a 10-second count. So everybody can really pose. Right? We'll do it again. We'll do this. So everybody can look. Right? Just a little bit. No, then the camera. Everybody, yeah, is that way you can. No, go. See? And then everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. That's what you do the right way. Right? See? Everybody's. We can do it again. Ready? No, man. Is that way? Everybody, there's no rushing. There's no rushing that way. Everybody can find their pose.
Apparently so that we're not cross-eyed.
That is a long time, bro. Like,
No.
5 seconds is enough. He said 5 seconds.
the air conditioning. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I get
Go ahead, go ahead.
Mariam, you need to take your flower. እኔ አስቤ ለዘንም ነገር የሙዚቃ ትንሽ ያለው ስሜት ሊጋጭ ስለሚችል ብዬ ሰው ግድ የለም እያስሰካው ምናምን I remember one day አባባ ሲያደርግ ተጫውታል ብለን አውርተን I don't know የሆነ ታይም ላይ but long before this is how we down and the time I felt that I need to play it time that I walked into this
I didn't feel like the husband.
I was for it.
Yes.
That's why you do it. It's the same thing. Confirm मारा Like I was nervous. You know, if you feel once you started them, energy matter. The painting.
Yes.
That was the enjoyment. You guys did amazing.
It's just felt like
እና ወኪል ሳሪ ቤት እየመጣረኝ ግርማ ብዬ አቋል ተዋቀ ምን ታደርጋላችሁ?
ዘመኔ ነው። Thank you so much.
Let's go.
I'm kidding. I'm so glad you are doing it.
Because again, all we have, you have to see the last 15 years of
So I didn't know how to get hold now somebody actually, I didn't know the post office. They sent it to me yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Cari kamu nothing with Spencer that it had. So I just dropped her off. I got tortured. So I'm really glad I did.
Thank you. It's a rich natural pipeline. So to make it it's just for it's potential basically. Yeah, we're not because they should not the Hatter ones or
I didn't know your dad at the time. I know Kazan.
okay.
Yeah. He said, why don't you get some I was interested to see an introduction.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you for your part for a very special experience. Yeah. So you go back to Winnipeg?
Yes, I go back tomorrow.
Safe trip.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You don't mind if I take your name?
Of course, no. Yeah, we have plans for the future, so like we'll keep you posted.
I was talking with your father, he wants to go down south. So we were talking about the project.
He was doing back in tour and then finally moving here, so like we were planning all of that. He loved his place, so maybe that's what it is. We're figuring it Yeah, exactly. Is it Zachariah? Yes. I went twice. Yes, and then the second time I went was I think both times. No, the first time was with my dad. So we actually stayed in like Adere house, and it was such an amazing experience. We were in the jungle, so we were walking and we were in the jungle. It's special. Website, yes, Lily and Taragosh will keep the websites going, updated. Facebook, follow. Like, you know, I'm on some Facebook, I don't know, like, website too is more. Nice to meet you, Spanish. Welcome. But I can't give you full numbers. This is what you guys were. That was a live show.
Oh, is that? Are we? Oh wait. Oh my God! There's no audio there, is there?
I don't think there's audio.
There is.
There is?
There's audio.
Like, with the mic though?
Yeah. No.
Like if I'm standing there, you can hear what I'm saying? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I gotta go. Oh my God.
Most people left.
So like, yeah. How many people are? Did you know how many people were watching?
Hey, let's do your sister. Let's take a picture of three of us.
Lily, Nate.
Do it the right way.
Yes.
We're all family now. Who wants to go in the middle?
You can
Oh, I'm going to know? Okay.
10 seconds?
Yes, listen. Just 10 seconds. Beautiful.
Are they taking a selfie or something?
Yeah, a long time. Yeah, a long time. These women are. Yeah. That was a great time. I like it. I mean, I had to. Everybody. Me, I'm just trying to be respectful. Very quiet. You know, does part of me want to be at the thing? Yeah, of course. But you know, soon come. Soon come.
This is a heavy
Let's just behave. But just so you know, we walked through there, and apparently
live.
they pick up that audio.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're on live with this.
Yeah. So apparently when you go here, they can hear you.
It's a live. Oh, you'll see him in a bit. No. Just cut it out. No,
Really?
you cut it out. Even now you're saying it, like it's kind of people from Ethiopia will be like,
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut out some stuff. Yeah.
that's good. See how now look at it.
That was great. I don't know what the hell that was.
I think now I'm feeling more relaxed actually.
See, this is what happens when you see us. We're not gonna take pictures. Also, but this was if you were about to take a picture, and then when you saw this comment, you're like,
I kind of lost them for a while.
and I think that's what you also said.
Drove by his place, so you just kind of
First of all, I know. Number one. Number two.
one has rushed to
First thing, I'm not swearing on anyone. It's more like explanation. It's a compliment. That's all it is. HDMI.
Any number one.
Program cheese now.
They were good. That's what I'm saying. First oh, you can say that. She's like, I'm done. She's like, I had enough of this. Not today. It's like if I keep giving him attention, he just keeps going. You want that shit. Anyway, that's like, really swear. It's more like to give a color. It's like a painter. You just use regular words like white, but I like my color. I'm vivid red, so you can imagine vivid reds, vivid greens, vivid purples. That's what I do. Yes. Yes. But I use in the sense of yes. There's that. You know, so that's what I'm saying. If I go out, I gotta go away. If I just go in the middle, but no. Yeah, you can't do it. Got to. This woman promised me so the next day, she's never bought me a drink. She's never bought me a drink. I think I still have the best. And then it turned out like never heard of this woman. Crazy. This is a true story, right? So we're in July. I mean, I see 2025. So before we get to 2050. I think people downtown should host. I got no problem.
Last time I brought.
Oh, I see. We love it. I'm pretty sure it's a fire jacket. Yeah, I got no problem hosting. That's not a problem. Is it you? Midnight. Friends don't send DMs at midnight.
Like Marcus wrote this instance, just like, oh, that's what it means. I'm like, what did you think?
It was a dude. Like, I teach exactly. I thought when he said he wanted to go for
That's the only thing.
Yeah, very non-functional. It sure is. Did she stay with the short one? Yeah. The short one is later beauty. And you can go with the other thing, and then win-win. Bro, we just got it. What time is it? Wait, hold on. BRB. I hope it means something else. I hope it means something Because I mean, like, how many times have you then you're like, hey, you had to, what's the fun? You know, I had to leave meeting, you know, with the outage thing. And when the you're driving home and the fire department asked for help. Right, well, the police got I think that's what happened. I think it's the thing. I think I would
Hey.
Just to keep the laptop.
You were what?
Just to keep it. Wait, is there anything in there?
No.
Just to keep it safe.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
It's gonna spill.
Yeah, for her water, it should be out there.
Well, can you carry your water when you're here? Or wait, where's your mom? What are you going? Oh, there. She's talking. She's talking.
Would you want to sign or just for the event?
It's free.
That assumes that a lot of people have good handwriting. I write like a doctor, so. Yeah, that's doctor. Yeah. Tomorrow at noon. I'm going to try to stop by for 10 minutes, and then I have to go. No, I think it's only like 10 minutes, so like we can stop and then head out. As long as we're there by 11. Like the flight's 12:25.
you brought one for me?
Huh? I don't know.
Did you bring one for me?
You want one?
If you're giving me one up.
How much do you want?
One.
Okay.
You gonna give me one?
Yes.
Thanks. You can touch it. You can just bring it with your fingers. Or a plate. Okay. Thanks, Adriel. You're so nice. Thank you. I was trying not to be too sad. I was trying to be happy. Did I work? Did I seem happy or sad?
I'm kind of depressed.
Depressed? Darn. Yeah, I'm sad.
Huh?
I'm mostly sad. Can you tell? You're making me cry just by asking me. No, it's because I'm watching these photos. Aw, it was actually good.
Good.
I know.
I'm not saying anything you're not
But I'm also happy.